just like that, we're back. The Cavs with a brutal performance there against the Celtics. So we will go ahead and bring you another one here just to see if we can get this thing a little bit closer. Of course, now it's the Cavaliers who are out to a big lead, jumping up, doubling them up here in the first quarter. Holy crap, they scored 55 points in the first quarter? Well, like I said, sometimes you get them big one way, sometimes you get them big the other way. And right now, the Cavaliers are going to score 100 points in the first half of the game? Unreal. 96 points. Well, at least this one will be fun. 96 points for the Cavaliers in the first half. This is bonkers. Here back at home against the Detroit Pistons. Just absolutely wild in this one. So now the Cavs are the ones doing the spanking. 96-71 over the Pistons here so far. That was all in the first half. Turnaround jumper for Mobley, and it's going to go. Good offense for Mobley. He's got 13. So a little double Cavs action for you here tonight. Looks like they're going to lose one comfortably and then win one comfortably here. Good chance to see some of these youngsters like Cade Cunningham. There's Bogdanovich, Isaiah Stewart. And Bogdanovich blocked on the other side by Mobley. Garland, when it's a blowout for the Cavs, we'll take it, right? How about 55 points in the first quarter? Garland, spin move underneath pass to Allen, Jared Allen. And quickly recycles back to Garland. Mobley, right hand, a little strong, no go. Cunningham, number 1 overall pick 2 years ago. Cade Cunningham. Jaden Ivey, first round pick this last year. Very talented, speedy point guard out of Purdue. Of course, remember, oh, how about that? He just put Mobley on skates. And then Jaden Ivey able to lay it up and lay it in as the Cavs shooting a blistering 67% of this game. Of course, Detroit's had 70 points in the first half as well. So both teams shooting very well. Just a very, very quick and efficient offense on both sides, but especially for the Cavaliers. Garland around the screen. He's got room to step back for a three and splash it. Darius Garland. Beautiful shot there, and he gives the Cavaliers fans the free fries or the free frosty or whatever it is that they get when they get 100. With still 10 minutes to go in the third quarter. Isaiah Stewart now bodying down Mobley. He'll try the left hand over the strong rebound. Mobley. Good defense by the sophomore, Evan Mobley. Now Mitchell, spin move, backdoor pass. Allen tries to go high off the glass, and it goes in. Beautiful pass from Donovan Mitchell. And he goes really high off the glass. A little geometry lesson there from Jared Allen. Must have aced that subject as Cunningham bodies it over the top of Garland again. Cunningham 6'7", a big bodied point guard. Garland about 6'1", 6'2", giving up some of that size there. Mitchell around the corner, lays it up, but he'll be fouled on the way to the rack. That's Jalen Duren, another young player. Another talented young player. If these kids can grow up together a little bit, between Duren and Cunningham and Jaden Ivey, of course, Isaiah Stewart as well. Bogdanovich, a shooter to bring them all together. Maybe in a couple of years. Hey, Rick, how's it going? Cavs got absolutely trounced in the first sim, so I decided to do a second one, and now they're doing the trouncing. We just can't get a nice close game. Mitchell's got 24. He's shooting 9 of 12 for the day. Bogdanovich to Ivey. Ivey a pick around. Again, he's so speedy. He'll step off the jumper and miss it. Can't get it to go. Rebound quickly the other way. Isaac Okoro. Some bad news to deliver, Cavs sim fans. Dean Wade with an injury in the last game when they got drilled by the Celtics. He will be out 2 to 4 months as Garland takes it home and dunks it home. Darius Garland, and now they have the 30-point advantage. Cavs also so good at home. That's in real life as well, as they try to throw the backdoor lob. And Cunningham's pass will be incomplete, like Jared Goff. Garland around. Options if he wants it. He'll back it back out. Again, giving up some inches to Cade Cunningham around the corner. And going to be a little bit of a deflection.
Ivy. At the line for Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell. At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
As Mitchell's shooting some foul shots here. Cavaliers still up by 7.
Jarrett Allen pays first. Shooting for Detroit. Durant, 1 shot.
Substitutions coming now. Some bench players, Osman and Rubio again. Cavaliers shortening their bench now, just a 3 or 4 man bench, getting closer to the playoffs. And again, with injury to D-Wade, a big one. You'll see Lamar Stevens kind of in that role, but Osman, Rubio off the bench, as well as Karis LeVert. Mitchell takes it up strong, rebound Isaiah Stewart, couldn't get it to go. Cunningham taking it strong against Rubio. Rubio's pretty close to 6'7" as well. He was one of those first, like, oversized ball handling point forwards, if you will. Jalen Durant shooting the extra 1, and he'll miss it. Rebound to Chetty. So that's going to be Alec Burks, former Cavs. Had a cup of coffee with the Cavs. Did Alec Burks, of course, back in the day. Back in the day. Allen takes a strong foul, then in and out. Durant got him on the way up. Jalen Durant.
At the line for Cleveland, Jarrett Allen, 2 shots.
He's very excited about those foul shots. The
Shooting 2.
arena announcer is. Jared Allen a little short, a little doink off the front end. Jalen Durant, 6'11", 19-year-old, played 1 year at Memphis last year. On the foul. Buddy Boeheim is on there too. I'm looking at the roster right now. Buddy Boeheim, Jim Boeheim's kid, is on the roster. 108-81, Cavaliers with the lead. Burks trying to take it strong to the hole. And Bogdanovich able to drill a 3 from the corner. Ricky Rubio. In and out. Rebound Bogdanovich. Cavs can't rest in their laurels here. Good defense on the other end now. Rubio pushing traffic the other way. Beautiful pass underneath Mitchell. He'll lay it up and he'll miss it. 108-84 is the lead. This is what I wanted the Cavs to do last time. Just try to get it down to like 15 or 20 at least when they were down 30. Now Bogdanovich. can shoot him right back into it if he wants. Going 1v1, he'll go backdoor pass. Nerlens Noel. I loved him in Kentucky, man. I wanted him on the Cavs so bad. Every time I had my own NBA 2K franchise, I would always trade for Nerlens Noel. I just thought he was such a deep nasty on defense. And he had a cool name as Mitchell turns it over now. Burks the other way. Alec Burks coming. And they'll slow it down. Bogdanovich guarded by Okoro. Again, one of the best on-ball defenders in the league. Okoro is starting to turn into. Rubio with Cade Cunningham. Bogdanovich, a little strong. Rebound Okoro the other way. Mitchell for three. Drills it. Donovan Mitchell, just like that. Only 5 points this quarter, but he is well over 25 now in the game. Burks trying to go strong. Good defense by the Spider right now. No, it's not you, Rick. It's not you. Trust me, it was worse when we were getting shellacked by the Celtics in the last game. I said the third quarter was enough. I can't take it anymore. And I fast forwarded through the fourth quarter and got to another game. There's always another game. And Alec Burks getting a foul him on the way up as Mitchell went up strong. 4:36 on the third quarter clock. Spider, point number 29. Subs coming for the Pistons in the form of Hamidou Diallo. Marvin Bagley, another player that I liked coming out of Duke as well. Similar vein of Nerlens Noel, I would usually draft him or try to pick him up in a trade when I would do my previous Cavaliers years of NBA 2K Sims. Hamidou Diallo in some traffic back underneath the Burks. He'll lay it up and he'll lay it in. It's kind of a weird looking play there. Ricky Rubio. Mitchell drills another three. Donovan Mitchell, he's got 32 now in the game. Assist to Ricky Rubio. Cavaliers continuing to pour it on now. $115 to 81. That's a dunk for Nerlens. Cavs lead by 25 here, 115 to 90. Screen around for Mitchell, rolling off of it is Allen, but he goes the other way, and he was going to dribble all the way around and end up in front of Hamidou Diallo. Now he'll get around him, now he'll go underneath, now he'll lay it up and everything but the basket, but he gets his own rebound. Set up some more shot clock. LeVert takes it now, back pass to Allen, nicely off the glass. Pick and roll so effective. Allen and Mobley run it so well. And LeVert decides to deliver some good news there. Now Cade Cunningham pulls up and a little bit too strong. Rebound to Ricky Rubio. I did, Jonathan. I told you I ended the Celtics game because it was brutal, and I said I would do another one right away. And it's been better for us. As you can see now, we're almost at the end of the third quarter. They're up 119 to 90. So many points in this game. Hey, Wendell, welcome in. How's that grandbaby doing? Allen's going to get called for the foul. Yeah, everything went wrong in that Celtics sim. We were down 30 at the half. There were foul trouble to Jared Allen, an injury to Dean Wade. He broke his ankle. And just nowhere to go for the Cavaliers on that one. This one much better. Here comes Lamar Stevens. He'll pick up some of those Dean Wade minutes. And Robin Lopez also checking into the game. He'll get some of the big man minutes, especially with this kind of lead. And Nerlens misses the second one as well. Rebound to Robin Lopez. Okay, she came home today. That's exciting. Underneath to Osman. This isn't your first grandchild, is it, Wendell? Lopez. Hand off to Ricky Rubio. Rubio now corner. Fired for LeVert and in and out, or goes to go, or looked like it was going to go in and out, but Cavaliers red hot in this one. And that one's going to be drilled from LeVert. Catch and shoot for Burks. Top of the circle there inside of the three-point line. This will be your fourth. Okay, that's what I thought. For some reason I thought. Just making sure. That's very exciting. We'll spoil them grandkids. Levert around the corner, up and no good. So for those of you who live up near Cleveland, was there like a lot of talk on local radio today? Like, why is Twitter's like all outraged about the dome talk again? And like it's been reignited. Did something happen other than the Haslams buying into the Milwaukee Bucks? Here's Osman. Chetty. Top of the key to Levert. But sometimes I wonder, like, if some talking radio station gets on a rant about something and then it makes its way to Twitter, and that's when I see it. But I was just curious. Nice pick and roll to Robin Lopez. And again, the Cavs just absolutely shooting lights out. You have 11, Rick? Good for you, man. I know, but who's they? Like, who's, like, but was it, like, did it re-pop up? Because I know we've been talking about it for months. Did it just reignite itself today? I mean, I've been to plenty of freezing cold Browns games that I would be all for it, frankly. Count me in the dome crowd, simply for the sake of hosting a Super Bowl, Final Four, those kinds of things. Like, the Minnesota Vikings Stadium is awesome, and it's a dome. So I got no problem with it. Maybe that makes me a fair weather fan, but when you're trying to compete with people's big screen TVs in their basements, you can't. It's not the same football as it was, you know, in the 70s and 80s and 90s. It's a different game, which is fine. But to say like it can only be played with 9 feet of snow and 60-mile-an-hour winds, like it's just, I don't know. Maybe call me old-fashioned. All right, we are at the end of quarter number 3. Dwayne Casey. Yeah, I can't imagine that Trill, a big 3. They're just shooting lights out right now. Yeah, I can't imagine that, gosh, I'm blanking out on his name. What's the Cavs owner's nice backdoor pass, by the way, to Bagley?
Corey Joseph.
Why can't I think of the guy's name? Anyway, the Rocket Mortgage guy, David, I don't know. Totally blanking out on his name. Anyway, my guess is he probably doesn't like Jimmy Haslam anymore. How about Dylan Windler into the game, and Windler drills a 3. We are now deep into the bench as Dylan Windler is into the game, as well as Raul Neto, as they have emptied the bench and Dylan Windler is in. I would be okay with a retractable roof and some real grass as well. But yeah, I don't need to. No, it's not Lerner. That was the Browns. That was the Browns owner when they came back. I don't know why in the world I'm blanking out on his name, but I am. Dan Gilbert, gosh. Dan Gilbert is who I'm thinking of, and I don't think something tells me he's not a big fan of the Haslams. They rub a lot of people the wrong way. Stevens takes it strong, and that one will be blocked. I would assume, Wendell, that it's a new stadium, right? Isn't that part of what they want? Like, they want to completely redo the whole, like, arena district down there and, like, take out the airfield and all of that stuff that's basically not Science Center and Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Like, they want it to be shopping and apartments and the new stadium, right? Don't they want to do all that? Doesn't he have, like, a big vision for that, like, lakefront area? Hey, George, welcome in. Yeah, not sure what was going on. They want to do it all. Yeah, that's what I thought I remember hearing. As the Cavs up 35 now with all of the backups in. Yeah, George, it's been a couple of bad sims for us where this stupid 60-plus yard field goal is totally flipping the momentum of the game, and we haven't been able to get it back. The Cavs, they made shot 26 foul shots in the first half. That is bonkers. Osman around the screen. He'll drill a three. They cannot miss right now. Can the Cavaliers? This has been a bonkers sim. 135 points, and we still got 9 minutes to play here. Phil Nagy on Sports. Appreciate you being on with me. I do want to thank all of my subscribers for being on, and George for helping to moderate the chat as well here this evening. If you haven't had a chance to sub the channel, we'd really appreciate it. We're in the middle of one of our favorite times of year, which is the making up the off-season sims with our Browns franchise. So we did a makeshift off-season and draft, make-believe rather. Not makeshift, it was real. Did a draft and an off-season free agency, which we have videos on both, and then we're three games into that 2023 season to see what it could potentially look like, depending on who they want. So we also do some Cavs sims as well, but we do appreciate you being on. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe, we would appreciate that. As we continue to make our push for 1,000, we're close. We're going to be doing a giveaway video. Stay tuned for a giveaway video coming out here pretty shortly to try to help push us over that 1,000 subscriber hump, which will be fun because then we can do that little shot from James Wiseman. How about James Wiseman? Remember coming out of college, he was supposed to be so good, and he fell to the Warriors the one year that Steph was hurt and they were terrible and got the first pick. Wiseman? Excuse me, like not great at the pros. So there's that. Anyway, we're doing some giveaways. We try to get over 1,000 subscribers, and YouTube will put us on the payroll, and I can buy Mrs. Nagy on Sports something nice. That certainly is the plan. Backdoor pass. Wiseman's able to get that one to go. Yeah, I mean, I think the more that I hear people talk about it, I feel like they're not going to overpay for the D tackle. I think they're going to go for quantity over quality and get like two $4 to $6 million a year kind of players at the D tackle spot, kind of like they did with Malik Jackson a couple years ago, except hopefully Malik Jackson somebody will play better than Malik Jackson did. And then spend the money maybe more on like a Jesse Bates type. Poyer I like, but I think Poyer's like 32. I mean, he was on the Browns for a while, of course, before his stint in Buffalo. I just don't see them spending big money on that age of a player. But I think they're definitely going to kick the tires on Bates and try to give him a good deal. Again, Jakeem Grant getting restructured to save cap, like that'll be the first of hopefully many recap structures here to come. And Lopez will foul Jalen Duren.
Second team foul. Shooting for Detroit.
Cavs up
At the line for two.
by 40 right now. I lied, 39 as Mobley will check back into the game for Cedi Osman. Rebound Lopez. But a good veteran safety back there who can actually play some center field and, you know, be everything that we had wanted JJ3 to be. Although I think maybe with Schwartz, JJ3 could be a little bit better if they decide to stick with him. But y'all voted on the channel to get rid of JJ3, so we did. Yeah. Ballard of the Pittsburgh Steelers? Who's Ballard? But yeah, I saw Carson Wentz got cut. Stevens taking it strong and laying it in. Lamar Stevens. Cavaliers still shooting 64% for the game. 141 to 100 now. It's been an absolute beatdown in the land here tonight. Corey Joseph tried to take it to the hole. He'll get fouled.
Corey Joseph, 2 shots.
Yeah, I would too. I like Bell. I think he's a good player. I'm not sure you're ready to give him the keys to the kingdom back there across from Delpit. But maybe you have a package for him. I'd like to see if he can maybe get after the quarterback a little bit. Say if they plan to keep JJ3 if they don't make a big splash at that safety position, whether that's Juan Thornhill like we did in our sim, or Jesse Bates, or a Poyer, or a Von Bell, or any of those other Epps, the guy from the Falcons, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, or not the Falcons, from the Eagles, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson from the Eagles. So, Garland catch and shoot, drills it. Starters are back in there because that's what it says to do. Oh, Rudolph, Mason Rudolph. Yes, I saw he's gone too. They're all in on Pickett and Trubisky, I guess. Bogdanovich hits an open jumper. Cavs lead down to 40. This might be the most points I've ever seen in an NBA 2K3 game. Mitchell puts it in. They're going to easily get over 150. This is like an all-star game. Jaden Ivey again, the speedster out of Purdue. He'll give it to Stewart. Stewart tries to go 1v1 with Mobley, and Mobley will not allow it. So look at some of the other teams' simmed records happening here. But again, appreciate you being on here. Phil Nagy for Nagy on Sports with our Cavs sims. Again, Kit and I should be bringing you week 4 of our Browns season tomorrow. Our chance to see C.J. Stroud and the Houston Texans tomorrow in our Browns sim. Lord willing, and the cheek don't rise. Creek don't rise. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're going to keep Brissett. I just don't think they're going to pay him what he's worth. I think he's going to go get paid to start somewhere else. Backdoor pass. Allen, and it's going to be blocked as he tried to go for the dunk. 145 to 104 as we're under 5 to go in the game. Ivy tries to take Mitchell to the hole strong. Way cross-court pass to Corey Joseph. For Corey Joseph at Virginia, was that where he was at? Backdoor pass, and it can't go from Jalen Duren. 1v1 now, top of the key. Allen trying to dribble him to the rack, and he'll go with the left hand, just a little bit too strong, and then tipped out of bounds. They'll say that it's the Cavalier basketball. Why should they do that, Wendell? He's been terrible for the last 3 teams that he's been with. And then cut. Now, in the case of Indianapolis, I can't say that Matt Ryan was any better, but he lasted 1 year. They shipped him out of Philly, they shipped him out of Indy, now they shipped him out of Washington. You mean it's just as a backup to Deshaun Watson?
At the line for your Cavaliers, Darius Garland, shooting 1.
Oop, Garland misses the foul shot. That's unlikely. 147 to 104 here. Ivy to his teammate Burks. Ivy, left hand, and an out. Rebound, Levert. Chetty dribbling right wing against Bogdanovich. He'll take a strong left hand. Osman, look at that play. Young Dr. J, and they are still shooting over 60% in this game. They're just liquid hot magma on offense here today. And again, the Pistons are shooting 50%. They're gonna have well over 100 points in this game, but Cavaliers have just been on another planet offensively in this one. 3-ball goes.
3 points.
Jaden Ivey drills it. Yeah, that's right. Danny Green. I'll have to go find Danny Green. I don't know where he's at. Alley hoop to Chetty Osman. up and good. That's right. I forgot about Danny Green, the ageless one, the veteran, the savvy veteran. 151-107 here, 2.5 to go in the game. Mercifully. Osman around the screen, backdoor runner goes Allen, but he got him some kind of out of position, and then he'll be fouled by Nerlens.
13 foul. Now into the lineup for the Pistons, Cade Cunningham.
Cunningham back into the game now. Whoop, and he'll be pushed out of bounds, but no foul call instead, just a straight out of bounds call. And so it looked like he kind of got pushed by Cade there. They called the out of bounds, not the foul. A few faithful there cheering for the defense. Cunningham for three on the right side and an out. A rebound, Levert. Nice that they're giving Mitchell some respite here. Garland. Now Bogdanovich. Inside. Layup. Cade Cunningham. Big for a point guard. Still shooting a straight 50. 41 of 82. Picked to the right side, Osman. Rolling off of it is Allen. Now Osman, 1v1 with Bogdanovich. How about Chetty just taking him strong? Left hand, too strong. Too strong for Chetty. We're at 1:40 to go in this game. Appreciate you being on with me here for our evening Cavs sim. I had one earlier and they got drilled by the Celtics, so I decided to do another one, and they have drilled the Pistons in kind. Burks will drill a three. Chetty taking it strong. High off the glass and an out. Rebound Bogdanovich. 151 to 112 here. Cavaliers will pick up their 40th win of this sim season. Again, it's pretty much exactly the same as in real life, except that we don't know who won the game, except we don't, you know. We're 4 days into the future now. Excuse me, this game will happen on Friday of this week. Pistons in Cleveland. Backdoor pass, LeVert, and he'll dunk it home. Nice ball there. 153 with 33 seconds to play. Cade Cunningham. Nerlens. Dribble handoff to Bogdanovich. Osman's played a lot in this fourth quarter. Burks high off the glass. Rebound Mobley. Bum, 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 bum. 10 seconds here for Garland. 153 to 112. What a game for the Cavaliers, who had 95 points in the first half alone. Again, 55 points in the first quarter alone. They were sensational tonight from the offensive end, and they will pick up win number 40 on the campaign. There's a look at the player of the game today, Darius Garland. We'll find out why he was the player of the game. How about 31 and 8 rebounds for the Spider? How about 7 for 7 from 3 for Garland today? 31 points, 2 rebounds, 8 assists today. Chetty Osman with 25 and 5 off the bench. 17 for Allen, 14 for LeVert, double-double for Mobley, along with 3 blocks. 8 and 8 for Rubio, 7 for Stevens, and then again, even some guys. How about a 3 from Dylan? Actually saw Dylan Windler play in this basketball game. That's like a Festivus miracle in and of itself. So appreciate everybody being on. This one was a fun one. As you can see, this is the game that's scheduled for, Saturday, not Friday. So we lost that one big to the Celtics, and then we come back and beat the Pistons big as well. So appreciate everybody being on. Again, I would show you the sim records, but after the trade deadline, we restarted it, so they are exactly the same as they are in real life, which is good. So join Kit and I tomorrow for more Browns action. Week 4 against C.J. Stroud and the Houston Texans. Should be a pretty fun game to see how Stroud looks, and hopefully the Browns can bounce back on offense. So today we will say go Cavs, and as always, go Browns.